In a future where AI had snatched your receptionist job and perfected the art of latte foam latte art, the Implant Games emerged as the ultimate gamble. Think Hunger Games, but instead of throwing spears at teenagers, you tossed your brainpower into a neural roulette. The prizes? Oh, as diverse as they were unpredictable. From the Einstein smarts of a Nobel laureate to the Wall Street swagger of a hedge fund shark, or if luck truly deserted you, the cognitive function of a goldfish. Imagine a lottery where instead of winning a beach house you couldn't afford, you won a pre-packaged personality. One dude snagged Einstein's brain, another Picasso's artistic flair, and another, poor unlucky soul, the memory of a particularly forgetful goldfish. Our Max, however, craved a specific upgrade, the ruthless cunning of a corporate titan. Max, like a man allergic to squirrels, shuddered at the thought of the games. What if he ended up with the mind of a used car salesman, or worse, a PowerPoint drone? No, Max yearned for a guaranteed ticket to boardroom nirvana. Enter Dr. Patch, a back-alley brain surgeon whose operating room doubled as a used appliance store. For a fistful of Bitcoin and a signed waiver the size of a bedsheet, Dr. Patch promised the CEO Deluxe Chip, a neural implant preloaded with enough boardroom savvy to make Gordon Gekko weep. Irony, oh cruel mistress. Max, desperate for control, dove headfirst into a whirlwind of unforeseen consequences. Turns out, in the world of brain implants, guarantees were about as reliable as a politician's handshake. The CEO Deluxe Chip, instead of turning Max into a Wall Street warlock, fried his circuits like a disco potato in a microwave. Poof! Gone was the corporate titan wannabe. In his place stood a gibbering jester, spouting corporate jargon like a broken fax machine. Synergy, leverage, hostile takeover, he'd mumble, drooling on his tie. He ended up in the scrapyard, a desolate suburb for malfunctioning implants, where the only things multiplying faster than existential dread were the pigeons. Max wasn't exactly living the Silicon Valley dream in the scrapyard. His ramen was a lumpy, protein-rich paste courtesy of recycled crickets, his bed a haystack haunted by dreams of boardroom coups. The air, thick with rust and existential dread, gnawed at his lungs like a particularly ambitious squirrel. Then, one glorious day, he found his true calling, a lab rat. Turns out the malfunctions in his chip made him the perfect test subject for Dr. Patch's next groundbreaking experiment. Guaranteed success or your money back, the doctor promised, with a wink that looked suspiciously like a twitch. So, children of Earth, the next time you're tempted to gamble with your brain, remember Max.
While some content on this channel may be found to draw inspiration from real events or scenarios, it is important to note that such elements are reimagined and used solely in a fictional context. Our videos are created for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered factual representations of actual events.